Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Roulette Rivals World Championship or World Cup. I always forget every single time. We have a Group E game between MrMike and Pigiero. I am joined by Joker J because he can't miss out on any casts. How you doing?
I'm amazing. How are you doing?
Doing good, and I'll be better once the action gets started. I've not casted a game yet. I've been itching to get going. And what a game to start with. Group E,
Yeah,
the group of death, as I believe was voted by the community, or one of two actually. I think Group A was also pretty high up there with the vote. I think Danny and Frote are in that group, if memory serves. Yeah, Group E, the group of death, and Pigiero and MrMike are gonna trade blows. And Whittleton Creek, which is Mike's choice. And a very sensible choice at that. His stats look pretty healthy, and Wilton Creek 7 wins, 1 loss. One of those wins coming against Pigiero, which is
it's good, isn't it?
probably one of the deciding factors, I would guess. And yeah, Pidgey, perhaps not the biggest Whittleton Creek lover. He's won 3, lost 5, and tied 1, which I would take a guess and say that's maybe a photo finish tie. It seems unlikely to be a time tie.
Yeah, I think we should also highlight the map record as well. It's such an impressive time. 4 or 5 by this. I don't know who that Joker guy is, but he seems to be pretty good at the game. Set such a good record.
Yeah, can I just say, I did not know that was a place to fire a loud weapon silently. That little corner there that Pidgey showed us. If you press up against the wall, that was very cool. I did not know that.
Is it dependent on the gardener kitchen's positioning, perhaps? But
Who cares? We've got a spin. Joker, run this one down for us.
we have Janus Fireaxe as the politician's assistant, and Nolan Cassidy, Loud SMG, as the nurse. So lovely spin. I like this one. It's a nice, difficult spin. A Fireaxe to Janus in the assistant's disguise, and of course, then the loud kill for Nolan. It's an interesting spin, so to say.
Yeah, Pidgey getting in very quick. Mike bringing an SMG in with him. Of course, there are some on the map, as Pidgey just showed us, which I think he realised, because for a brief second it looked like he was going to bring one in himself, but changed that up last minute. We're going to see what has pretty much become a standard. He's actually on red guns, Pidgey there, but he's going to see the sort of pretty standard politician assistant grab. Plenty of pistol shots to send everyone looking in the wrong direction, followed by a trank. And now we've got some copy and paste gameplay real quick in the same area. Mike going for a slightly, I've never seen this before. Is this a peekaboo?
Ooh, that is beautiful. Though it could be slower, but definitely enjoy it. Other than like the shot placement that you can get seen from the window, and doesn't distract the assistant, however, but we'll be able to do a throw distraction perhaps onto one. But there is a guard NPC, or I don't know if he has cycles of one, but he will distract one nevertheless. And actually, he has a really nice lure for it, and gets a nice angle. But rips the politician there, not best of starts.
Yeah, and like you said, it is a slower grab there, but should work if he gets that timing down. I mean, most people do the one where you just fire off the pistol shots, but if you don't know that, obviously it's what Mike's doing is a pretty good way. I know a lot of people do the well, not so much anymore, but I know if you are getting the politician sort of after the start point, a lot of people tend to go for the is it a briefcase behind this little hut, and then you can sort of get him. Or is that mainly for the politician? Actually, I don't know.
That's mainly for the politician, because the
yeah, I was going to say he wouldn't see it, obviously.
Behind the panel, yeah. But Pigiero, really good progress here. Has Fireaxe going into the Wilson property back garden here, into the party, and he's going to get good time with James. He's going to be coming down the stairs now, so Pidgey, really good timing here. Should hopefully have this Janus kill done very shortly, and it'll be interesting to see what he goes for after that. Of course, in terms of does he just go with the clue and isolate Cassidy, try and rush the nurse to go to Cassidy, or what the order of what he does think is going to be crucial, but not as crucial
Pidgey.
if Mike wasn't ripping. But Pidgey, he jumps too soon and gets the whoosh.
Yeah, I was going to say just a little bit too impatient from Pidgey there. Just had to wait a second more. I mean, it is painful when the they start radioing in audio distractions. It does feel painfully slow, so I get why he's done it. But yeah, we're seeing this from Mike again. Oh, he's been spotted straight away. Mike having some difficulties getting off this politician's assistant grab here. Pidgey has this down to a T now. And yeah, this is looking very good from Pidgey. If he just plays this slightly more patiently on getting into Janus's house, should be having a good time. And yeah, as we said, I just realized we've got no game audio from one of these guys as well. Let's get some game sound. Thank you, MrMike. Hopefully that's not too loud. So yeah, I like what Pidgey's doing here. Getting Batty down as well as one less thing to worry about later. He's gonna have to wait for this garbage man. Obviously, carrying the fire axe is quite illegal as a politician's assistant. People do frown upon that, but Mike has his politician's assistant as well. I didn't even see the final grab, but he can now proceed on. He's actually going to follow a very similar path to where we've seen Pidgey go here. He's going to go and grab himself the first 2 clues, or just the one actually. The cigar one's a bit out of the way.
Pidgey with awkward time though with these guards. Yeah, it's going to cause him a bit more issue of waiting around. He has a pistol, so could possibly just done shot distraction, but will work his way around anyways. And hopefully the guard will move out the way so he don't have to do or run the throw distraction like he did last time. It's actually possibly a safer method for Pidgey this time, being slightly delayed with it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that delay is actually, worked out in his favour for sure. Should have. Oh, and he's missed the.
Should be fine though. It's not. It
Yeah.
wasn't a major distance, and can just safely drive this body out of the way. Would just be a bit more awkward with the timings.
Yeah, I mean, he could have used a trank if needed, but didn't feel that was necessary. And I don't blame him. He had the situation under control. He's got lockdown on Janus, and he's going to shout. Is this going to be a problem? Yes, it is going to be a problem. Oh, but so nicely handled. Can he keep this under control? Oh, this is tense. I think he might have this. I think he just about might have this. Mike clearing out the basement. Oh, that was... Yeah, he seems to have got away with it. He's a very, very lucky boy.
I can't wait for him to talk about after the game how good he is at Wilson Creek. You see what I did, guys?
Yeah, it was very well handled in his defence. Don't want to give him too much praise on the cast, obviously. But yeah, that was very, very nice from Pidgey. He had a great recovery, because that could have gone horribly wrong. Mike is going to do this in a far safer manner, although he is leaving Janus on the sofa there, which is a little bit scary. I think that guy from upstairs can see him. I just don't know at what range he can see, so this could be bad. Fingers crossed for Mike, though, that doesn't happen. Pidgey's taking the cams out, has got himself the SMG, the loud SMG for free that we saw before. And he can now head over to grab himself the... is he going to go for the nurse, or is he going to isolate first? He might well isolate, but I think he has got a seeker, so he might not need to worry too much about the Cassidy isolation. Mike is going for the nurse actually before he's even going to kill Janus.
It's Pigiero's timing here that I'm worried about. No one will start moving around 420 mark. He has a trank, which will make it a lot quicker, but it's still going to be very tight with Cassidy timing it. So that's what I'm a bit worried for Pidgey.
I mean, Mike has just done a restart there. I think that was just... I don't know if he realised he was going for the wrong kills, perhaps.
Pidgey forgets to bump the deputy guard there, and he will be the one investigating the bite. However, can still trank the nurse here and stop into his disguise. Doesn't fall into the tron. Thankfully, Pidgey grabbed hold of him just in time so he doesn't fall into the creek there and can stop into the nurse. But I think it's safe to say will miss Cassidy time. Might be able to knock out his guard, though. So not all lost yet for Pidgey here.
Yeah, I would have thought he'll be in the house by this point. So, but like I said, I know he brought in a Seeker as a smuggle, so he might just get him in the bathroom. Little bit unnecessarily complicated, or maybe not complicated, but risky. But shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, you can see Cassidy is back in the house now. Is he gonna go for the peekaboo in the garden, perhaps? I think that might be what we're about to see. Mike also now back in, heading towards the Janus house. Seems to have the politician's assistant disguise grab on a bit more of a handle now. I think Pidgey is just going to wait for Nolan to come back outside now. I don't know if he has... does he have a little chat first? Does he go on the phone or something?
Yeah, he stands on this and asks about where the real estate broker is and wants to get into the house. But Pidgey does have a secret for him. He will go back into the house. Oh no, we'll seek at the guard first. Sensible decision from Pidgey there. So but this will send Cassidy to the bird bath, I assume, and allow kill there ain't the end of the world. Of course, you can drag him to the creek, and if you knock out that, you could possibly make it sound. I don't know. But in the meantime, you can get the clues that he still remains. Of course, grab the one in the basement. But has to go grab the lawsuit doc and the cigar box, of course.
Yeah, so he's going to grab the clues when they say. I'm realizing now, did Mike get the politician's assistant but not bring the fire axe over to make the timing easier? Is that what?
Yeah, maybe, or he might not he might just not be confident taking the virus across as a disguise where it's illegal to carry. Of course, you just have to carry it through gardens, through the road, and
Yeah, and
there are eyes around.
Oh, where is Cassidy being sick? He's gone to the upstairs bathroom instead for Pidgey here.
Lovely.
He has no cam, so he could knock this guy out. And you can climb up the house here. Oh, I don't know if I like this not knocking him out. Does seem risky. He has got to exit, of course. Although this guy, is he going to move out of his way now? Yeah, I was going to say, he's got very good timing with this random Cassidy guard. Of course, this is a loud SMG kill, so is he going to just knock everyone out to try and soundproof this, perhaps?
Probably there are. I think it's the hardest world. Clearing out this area. There are a couple guards up here, but they're easy enough to take out. Spencer's easy to take. They're all. There's not much, especially, and it's not that hard. Clear out. There are boxes up here that you can use. Of course, you have the attic as well, so you could have this a bit like Mendoza-esque, where you go into the attic to make the loud kill a little bit easier. But I think Spencer's coming up the stairs now, but does manage to hide the bodies just in time and tuck them into this small room here.
Oh, but no, he's been found. Cassidy's been found for Pigiero. He's gone red guns. Someone must have been on the lookout.
He must have taken too long on the guard. That's my only thought.
Oh. And this is costly for Pidgey now. Very, very costly. MrMike is back in the Cassidy garden. He's got very good timings for this garage isolation as long as he doesn't get caught by Batty. But we'll be able to just... he could throw something at him.
Go for the cigar box first. I don't know. He's contemplating it.
No, he's just... Well, I think he was waiting for the phone call. Just didn't want to proxy the phone call, I think was all that was. Yeah, this is looking very good for Mike now. Pidgey's also just missed a trank on the politician on his restart attempt here, which I'm not sure he's going to be happy about, but I don't think we saw him use the trank anyway, so it shouldn't be too big a deal. Yeah, this is looking good for Mike. Very much in the driver's seat right now. And yeah, we'll be able to get this kill off in this corner here. Although, I'm assuming he's picked up a loud SMG from one of the Janus guards, right?
Yeah. He was in the disguise, so you would assume, hopefully, that he picked one up.
I know he brought one in as a smuggle anyway. His smuggle is the... Oh, in fact, maybe he didn't. Maybe that's where he's heading right now. I think he's going to head over to the bench. I know he brought in the O'Brien SMG. Sorry if you can hear my dogs barking as well. I don't know if that's coming through on the cast. That's why I'm trying to be quiet when they're going at it, but yeah, they're being very loud, very obnoxious. But yeah, Mike picks up his loud SMG. Like I said, there is plenty on the map, but I mean, it's a pretty free spin loadout wise in general, so not a problem for him to have brought one in. There's no jogger around, but he can get this kill done. Just needs to make sure he changes disguise first, which he does. Seasoned player, MrMike. He hasn't died though. Not quite the seasoned player I thought, but there we go. MrMike gets that kill. We'll even swap back into disguise. Obviously, no bodies are going to get found there. What's he gonna head towards now? Is he? Oh, he needs his shovel back. He didn't get that clue, so he wants his shovel back. This is quite annoying for Mike here, actually. But he should be able to sneak in. He just needs to not do anything too outlandish. He's picking everything else up except what he wants. But yeah, just a bit of patience here from Mike. Should be fine.
Pigiero locked down again. Will be heard.
Yeah, I like the pistol shot. Oh no, I don't like the pistol shot.
Caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit too late the shot. I think the guard moved slightly a bit forward and led to Pidgey ripping there. Of course, the frontal would have been heard. But yeah, really unfortunate stuff for Pidgey there. Giving Mike an even bigger of a lead now, as he will grab his final clue here. I assume next he will grab that fire axe, and then whether or not he goes back to his Genesis bodyguard, his Genesis bodyguard disguise to make it even safer to get into the house, or what will be up to him here, as he will have to go a bit further into Batty's garden to grab the crowbar. Not the crowbar. God, I'm thinking about the X already.
Fire axe.
Grab the fire axe.
Yeah. Yeah, it is of course legal to carry in this disguise. Not too bad to get into the into Janus's house. Might even just sort of. I'm saying that I can't even remember. Where is it? Is he isolated? He's downstairs, I think, isn't he? Yeah, he can just jump through that little side window. I don't think it'll be a problem. Mike's showing here anyway that he's willing to play perhaps a slightly slower route, but a safer one, which is paid off. So I wouldn't expect him to do anything outlandish here. Going to take this way in, which I am slightly surprised by. The other window seems the easier of the two, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Even as a trank to make it that a little bit easier. Oh, good thing he didn't fire. That could have been very painful. This guy does a lot of weird turning, that guy. He's even going to go all the way through the basement.
That guy's probably the easiest person not to get a side kill on as well. You just know it with this game. It's very hard to get a side kill on that one guy. The people that are standing still, that's when you get a side kill.
Yeah, that guy was weaving up and down. I don't know, you know, he's just crazy though. I don't know what was going on in that guy's head, but
I don't think that was a normal cigarette he was smoking. I don't think it was.
God, I was going to say Mike didn't swap disguises, and I was about to internally scream. No, I must have channeled my energy, and he has remembered to swap disguise.
We'll get the kill as well. Good stuff, Mike. We'll swap back into Gunfer, just to make this extra couple of meters a little bit more safer. Does he have an SM crowbar?
I don't know if he does actually. He might. He is heading towards one, so I'm guessing he must. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, good
didn't even look around though. Oh my god!
Oh, is that what Coloured said? Not good. They'll take a weapon through the house, and that could be it.
Oh my god! Literally at the exit for Mike. Oh my god! What is this spin?
Oh yeah. If he hadn't have swapped into the gun for disguise, yeah, would he have been fine?
Honestly, that could have bought him the sort of half a second that he needed. Yeah.
And the sewer, it was open. It was there and open. So
yeah,
that's the thing about that.
Oh yeah, Mike, that's so rough. Yeah, again, so the pendulum very much back in Pidgey's favour now. Has Janus killed? Has his basement clue grabbed? Is there much earlier this time as well? So we should have plenty of time to grab the grab the nurse, and still make
Yeah.
the garage isolation this time. Has picked up a free loud SMG as well to make that even easier. He's not even going to bother with the bell. He's just going to knock the nurse out and put him in this bush. Made sure to get his crowbar back so that he can go to a crowbar exit should he choose. I mean, that is technically an option.
Yeah, what a lot better of an option of the kill now. Cassie has lots of time to play around with. Could even go for the first clue first. Not assuming actually just play it safe, perhaps this deep into a spin.
Yeah, well, I think did he replan and remove his seeker? He should have a seeker, so he shouldn't need to worry about this. I think he might opt for the garage just because you get the option of boxing Cassidy. It does
Yeah.
make it a bit safer. It looks like he's ignoring his own seeker choice, even though he did bring it in with him. I like this choice. Yeah, as we saw from Mike.
Ooh, Mr.
Oh,
Mike.
Mike, yeah.
Just spoiled by Gunther there. A Pidgey. Really good progress here. Is now in the garage. We'll have a. What is Cassidy's guard called? I can't remember, but oh well. He will trank him as well, just save even more time by not having to box him. Another little
Yeah.
choice that will make it slightly quicker here, and he'll have known not isolated, and we'll have this final kill down. Still has 2 more clues left to do, but they are nearby, so shouldn't be much of an issue for himself here.
Importantly, this is something I need to ask to other PC players, and I guess even on the old console. Why is Nolan like wet? Why is his suit shiny? Can someone genuinely explain to me what the hell that is about? Obviously, it's a bug, but it just looks so wild.
I think if you met Nolan Cassidy in real life, it'd smell very good.
Is that so? Okay, so it's basically like spray. Like,
just
yeah,
tipped cologne all over himself.
It's what's Lynx or Axe if you're American. It's Lynx body spray. That's what it does, ladies and gentlemen.
Always a very active man. Evil.
Such a weird bug. But yeah, I mean, either way, we're going to be seeing Pidgey exit any minute now. Assuming there's no random, bodies found at the exit. Just saying. See if we get the old caster's curse. No, he should be fine. That looks very, very good from Pidgey. I'm not sure I'd be happy with how long it's taken. I don't think either player would, but not the easiest spin.
Yep.
That is Pigiero. He will be going 2-0.
Yeah, I think we can blame you for that. You said at the start this game would be done in 20 minutes, and it took us 20 minutes to get through the first map. So
I did say that. I did say that.
Now, 20 minutes later, we are just moving on to New York, our second map picked by Pigiero, which MrMike did play earlier against Caneta, which he did win as well. So had a big experience on it today.
Yeah, and I've got us in nice and quick. Very minimal admin work for me there, and look at these stats, Joker. These guys, seasoned New York players on both sides.
You think Neil Dartmoor's bad? Look at this. Pigero's they've both played them up 19 times. That is stupendous numbers.
Yeah, and I mean the numbers look very, very good from both sides. Obviously favouring Pidgey ever so slightly, and also Pidgey has beaten Mike here before, which I'm actually now going to have to find out when that was because I feel the need. If anyone is interested in where I'm checking this out, of course, make sure you check out rrstats.currymaker.net. While I quickly do some research, Joker, you waffle away, my good man.
Well, yeah, we do see the map holder, a map record holder even, in front. Call it a terrible map, which I must agree with. Of course, he has the record 215, and that's very impressive. It highlights New York as a map, really. It is for sure a quick map. As
It's
actually,
it was Roulette Rivals World Cup or World Championship last year, round 3.
Wow.
It was picked by RNG between these two, New York legends, stat-wise. Yeah. But yeah, Pidgey did take that one. in
Yeah,
that time. So, maybe Mike's going to be out for a bit of revenge. Who knows?
yeah, I'm sure he'll want to after that Broughton Creek. Just get some points from this game. Talked about earlier how I think Pigiero and Canet will be the two horses running for that top spot. With all other six players in this group really can challenge for that third and fourth spot, and I think this is why Mike will want to take as many points as he can off the top opponents, and just have that advantage over all the other people that like the Gordy who only took two against Pigiero yesterday. He only took two versus Canetta today as well. So he will try and get as many points as he can from these better opponents, and then just try and there's always a backup just in case a map against scored, for example, doesn't go to plan, and all that, so he has them points to fall back on to try and claim that third and fourth spot. He really does want me to keep talking, don't he? Right, yeah. So New York's map is it's definitely a quick
New
one.
York. New York is
It's,
one of those maps. This is the
it is
original
one
one
of
of those maps, actually. This is the original one of those maps. Which, yeah, I mean, I still stand by what I actually meant to say on that day. It is one of those coin toss maps, no matter the players. I would say it's probably even more so a coin toss map between these two guys when you look at these stats. I mean, as you said, 19 games alone is crazy, but to have actually won, well, 14 for Pigiero and 12 for Mike is pretty crazy. Oh, and predictions, you're right. Thank you very much. Let me speed run this real quick.
Yeah, and I think I talk about it all the time with New York. The planning on New York is so key. The chances of, especially on the quicker spins, on the quicker end of the spectrum on New York, you and your opponent are going to be doing the same strat. If you can plan, if you can just take a 5 second advantage through the plan, that it means the whole world on New York having that advantage of 5 seconds. Is such an advantage being able to plan quick, and that's where I think practicing loading, practicing planning on these smaller maps is actually better for you as a player than actually playing it. Because once you know the strats, it's just repetition on every single spin.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just
typically,
nice
you
back quick.
basically, this map, if you can basically learn how to get up here quick as suit. I mean, everyone knows how to get up here as a security guard. But even if you just learn like the best ways to get up as like bank teller, janitor, etc. If you
Yeah,
if you know all those and just like as you said, just a bare minimum loadout, which let's be honest, we all know that means trank snail crowbar or sorry
yeah.
trank snail EMP, right? But either way, we have our target: Athena Savalis, eliminate with the Tanto as the janitor.
Yep, see it starting it is my New York phrase, and we will see it. Pigiero loads straight in. Of course, you don't need to bring the Tanto. That is in her office, where you go
Yeah,
anyways for the exit. So you don't need to bring it in. You can save a lot of slots. Pidgey loads straight in. There's a janitor. Mr. Mike, however, loads in at the security, so he will get Masio's disc first. Pigiero will have to get it after the kill off onto Athena.
yeah. So what I actually would have done here, as I'm going to play the role of chat here. I know we've seen it before, and I know Info did it not
Yeah,
too
the
long
drop
ago.
down. Yeah,
Yeah, you jump out. You can still start janitor. You can fire a trank at Mateo, and you can jump down and pick them up, and then just run back up the stairs. It's no problemo, because you obviously have
that's
the
what he done.
Wi-Fi up here anyway. So, but Mike
I
is
mean,
going to
he's
be
even
heading over
using
to
it.
grab himself a janitor, and yeah. Does that guard come back? I don't even know where that guard's going.
Oh, I guess so. But this is precious time that Mike is wasting doing this.
Yeah, and
He saved time getting Matteo first, but the time he's wasting doing this is actually huge for Pigiero, as he will now knock out the high security guard left and Athena. The disc falls just in a good position for him to pick up, and he does have them first discs down. Of course, the Tanto just in this room here to the left will pick up the key card and take Tanto, and
yeah, she's
yeah,
going to be
Pigiero with
dead.
the first kill.
She dead. And yeah,
High
he's
security
going
guard
to.
disguise as well, yeah.
He might even. He's so quick here. He might genuinely be able to take default exit because he will be able to just run at Perez on the way out.
Yeah. Ooh, where is Fabian? There he is. There's
Yeah,
Fabian.
I was gonna say Fabian should be on the stairs right now, but yeah, Perez should be sort of towards where Frank is right now. Yeah, you can see him on the map there. If he'd have been literally ever so slightly earlier, genuinely, he could have just carried on running and just gone to the main exit. Probably wouldn't have even lost that much time, honestly. Oh, he's not. Oh, I was going to say, he grabbed the wrong thing. Yeah, this is, I think, Mike, yeah, too much time, unfortunately, spent waiting for the janitor and dragging him about and things like that. Pidgey is going to be out, and Mike is going to very, very unlikely anyway be able to get this.
Yeah, I get from Pigiero. It's just standard New York winner there. Just in straight away and out straight away, and no hiccups, and that's why Pigiero's won. Of course, it will be a photo finish, but maybe not. It is 47 seconds, but Pigiero's won. There you go. We can just tell by the in-game time. You have a better in-game time. You probably won the map, especially if you load in first, which Pigiero did as well. So yeah, it will be Pigiero taking New York.
Yeah, and I'm guessing this time my dogs have been heard, so I'm just going to quickly send a spin here. And then leave you to deal with them while I go and kill dogs. Kidding, of course.
Wow.
I would never do that.
Killed the next map disguised as Mando. There we go.
No, I'm actually going to go and bribe them instead with goodies. That's the reality. That's how you get dogs to be on your side. They're instantly your friends. Yeah. Delete the VOD. I didn't say it.
Just leave it to it. Right.
I can hear she's run back downstairs. Actually, I think my partner has bribed her away with goodies. So
the famous one tie for Pigiero. We all remember that game well, don't we? Him versus Blythe in RR9.
Saj.
Oh, long live the memory. Okay.
Right, now let's get ahead of the game here and do our predictions now. That is a 99% Pigiero prediction. Can't wait for someone to clip that out of context. Yeah, you make a good point. It's fine. Everyone knows I love my dogs. I mean, the whole channel. You know, you're all fighting for Piper treats here, guys. That's what these predictions are all for. And she gets every single one of them. But yeah, we're off to Ambrose Island now. I forgot to add the flag as well. I've just realised to my Discord post.
The one, the pirate one or the Myanmar one?
Myanmar. Although that is up for debate. We need some official confirmation. Someone get on the old phone to IOI. We need to find out officially where we're classing this as. The Andaman Sea doesn't have a flag. We need to know. The sort of roulette admin vote was very much Myanmar was, I think, the final choice. But yeah, I want some official confirmation. I know originally we were saying, you know, Canada, India, and loads of weird places, strangely.
Because Hitman form said India, it's India.
Yeah, there was, yeah. At this point, I'm on board with Team Pirate Flag. Just saying.
Yeah, I was down with that as well. I think still pirates.
Yeah, I like the old pirate flags. But yeah, there's your predictions, guys. And yeah, so Mike never actually been to Ambrose in the Relent Rivals tournament. Can't say I've actually spoken to him much to know whether or not, you know, sort of what his feelings are about the map. So this could be interesting. And yeah, to be honest, I don't even know if Pidgey's had much time to get on this. So we could be in for an interesting Ambrose, depending on whether or not these guys have done any practice.
Oh, Pigiero has played the map.
He has played the map at least once, yeah. And it did go. Blythe. Yeah, it was a map that happened. Yeah.
Well, I think we can summarize Pigiero versus Blythe and R9 as that game.
Yes.
I think that.
Yeah, it was a game that happened. That is all that needs saying.
Yeah.
And you know, that's not even one of those maps moment. That is just how it. That's all it needs saying. Yeah.
That was a game.
It was a game. Yeah, let's see. Pidgey navigating around Ambrose pretty well. I mean, honestly, he probably knows the map better than me because I didn't even know you could run across half of these rooftops. I'm still yet to realize. I think I've run 2 Ambrose spins. I've not had much of a play around on this map just yet. Yeah, I mean that is a trick that I do know at the very least, though. Dropping the old explosive in a briefcase or something for the
Yeah.
for those 2 guys to take away. I believe the briefcase is technically the better way because then you get sort of confirmation of when it's been delivered.
Yeah, picture. Yeah,
You get the old
picture.
you get the old Amazon Prime notification, which I
Your
quite
parcel.
like. Yeah, next stop up and all that jazz. Yeah, I quite like that. And this seems to be a staple as well, the old durian.
Onto Noel.
Well, it would be if it had actually broke. There we go. Did you not having much luck there? But 10 seconds until our spin. We're back to you now, Joke, I believe. If you would like to run this one down for us, please.
I would love to. I would have great pleasure in taking our final map of today. Sadly, not a tiebreaker, but nevertheless, still a spin. There will be Norcrest's loud explosive weapon as the cook and Cine Akadentan Seashell as the engineer. I'm surprised I said seashell properly. I
And
got
then you
that
ruined it. You
perfectly.
instantly ruined it.
I butchered it. I had
You
it and I
instantly
butchered
ruined
it.
it.
I didn't need to do that, but here we are.
Right. Now, Joker, where's the seashell? Because I have no idea.
There is
I'm guessing there's more than one.
there is multiple. So and then there's one on like there's one on basically like every beach on the edge of the map. So there's one like by the Still Village. There is one as you go down the pirate compound. There's one on that beach down there. I think there's another by Maine. So it'd be interesting to see what one they go for. Probably the one by the Still Village because it's close to the engineer. You just carry on instead of like going down and turn left. You just keep going, grab the seashell, come back, and jump over the fence to grab the engineer. But yeah, we never go where there's. You never go where there's that item that you have to kill Akka with. I'm giving up already with that.
Can we just quickly discuss Pidgey's loading time?
Gel.
He really needs to stop playing Hitman on his toaster. We've warned him. He's finally in.
Smart fridges, man. That game's has evolved.
Here we go. We've got some Metalworker start. An instant replan from Mike. He went Social Hub start.
I like this. You do get a loud explosive weapon out of it. This seashell is close. Of course, it's just down to your left. There's a thing you go down there. The engineer nearby as well. It's a strat from Pigiero, and he's obviously we saw as well practice on getting Noel afterwards as well. So yeah, it's not good start from Pidgey really.
Yeah, I mean, and the cook being the disguise for that as well is sort of extra convenient because obviously you will just grab that cook from the room with the durian in. I think there is a free cook disguise somewhere as well, but honestly, that guy is so free. It's basically free anyway. Not really too much of an issue. And yeah, Pidgey just going to run us down the this. Ooh, that metalworker saw him all the way through that gate. Do you know I have played Ambrose, not necessarily a roulette setting, but I have played it many times, and I can honestly say I've not once been spotted through that gate. Didn't actually know it was possible. No, pretty much. Clearly not enough.
It's like it's not on the stream as them that the man and the woman on the beach who can spot you knock out the cook and do stuff in that shit in the little room there. Oh, they're a pain. I've already expressed my anger for them today, and I don't want to again. But if they rip Pidgey or Mike trying to grab that cook, worst we spewed at them.
Yeah, and Mike has just unfortunately ripped. I think he got spotted trying to do the knockout on Noel's guards. Yes.
We just raised a thing. I thought IOI fixed that trespassing thing, where like it'd just be a yellow bar across the map. I swear in the October patch they patched it.
I'm pretty sure it was in the patch notes, but not unless it was maybe they fixed something on console and not PC. Who knows?
Haven V2. Oh, they didn't. Oh, they didn't fix it on the toasters. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, Pidgey with the loudest as a weapon. Might bring one in as well for the
he's also just preparing his Amazon parcel for delivery as well. Get that in his briefcase.
There he goes. Going towards the seashell. This is one of the beaches I meant earlier. I take great. That's one of the words I do say slowly now. Is a seashell. I don't
You still nearly got it
butcher it.
wrong.
I still need it, but Pigiero does pick up the seashell. And we'll make his way around to the engineer disguise here, just around the edge. I didn't know you could run around this way, but here we are.
But did you know that, seashells on the seashore? No?
Yeah, she sells seashells on the seashore. Crazy.
Good stuff. Just while we had some intermission, Pidgey, is going to grab himself this basically free engineer that should never get found on there, as far as I'm aware, unless you do some kind of weird panic.
Yeah.
So he can get kill number 1 down right here.
Weirdly contradicting to Hitman. If you don't let him move, he has more chances of getting spotted. I think. Which is
good stuff.
I think.
Yeah, so Pidgey still hasn't dropped off his bomb parcel yet, actually. Is there a timing cutoff for the pirates? Is it about is it like every 150 or something?
They always walk up and down, but they'll see the briefcase and take it anyways. But if they're not there, you can always just run into the cave anyways.
Yeah, you can.
You
can always throw it to those malicious soldiers or whatever. Is it a malicious soldier? I think so.
Yeah, they're the soldiers down there. There's one of the 2 disguises it seems like on this map. As Pidgey will get the first kill down.
Yeah, and he can now worry about the Nolecrest loud explosive weapon. So I wonder how he's thinking of doing this. I'm guessing we're going to see. Is he going to go for the cook and stuff first? The durian, get the cook. I'm guessing so. Obviously, we'll want to drop off his parcel first. He could actually just. The pirates are heading over that way now, so he could actually. I think it has to be pretty close to the cave entrance, I believe. Otherwise, they'll take it to the compound.
It's part of that little boat thing there. You have to be careful of that. But he will not wait for them and just will give to the soldiers in the cave.
Yeah, Mike just had a lot of whoosh there, and I'm not even sure where it's... Oh, he's come from the pirate around the back here. Seems to be okay. Pidgey has dropped off his briefcase. So again, the fact that he's used the briefcase will mean he will get the old picture-in-picture telling him when that has been dropped off at the satellite, which is very good. And now he pretty much... I'm very much guessing we're going to see him knock out this cook. Do need to wait for this cook to be in the right spot though, because those people outside are like they have crazy wall hacks.
They only see it if you knock them out with a silent attack. It's crazy. You can throw just knock them out from here. But if you go behind them with a silent attack, and that's when you get seen. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's very irritating. Yeah, I mean, Pidgey. I think Pidgey even has tranks, and I'm guessing he's probably going to save those. He is going to go back for the cook disguise. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm guessing he's... is he going to jury in the guards, perhaps? I know some people will choose the jury in the guards, and then I don't know, in fact, where he is here, it's definitely going to be a no one. And he's probably going to save that trank dart for his... I think he's hit one of the guards with the the jury in there, actually.
That's good. Need one more to deal with that, right?
So where is Mike up to now as well? So Mike is in the compound, has Akka isolated in the room with Smith. He's going to go and grab himself his seashell. Must be careful of this pirate here. He is an enforcer. Also, nowhere good to hide down this little strip at all. Oh, I do not like that, Mike. Yeah, I would very much say to use it. Yeah, I like that. I was going to say, that is a very scary little corridor there. There's nowhere you can go at all to get out of that guy's way. They need a little bit of foliage down there, wouldn't go amiss. He has grabbed himself his seashell.
Yeah, good stuff, Pidgey.
Yeah, Pidgey has not... Is he knocked out, this guy? As for the other guy... I don't know. Is he going to make this an exit kill, or is he a bit worried here? It's just saying, yeah, his briefcase has been dropped off. You can see that on the map.
I think he's debating it now. Is he going to deal with this guard first, or doing
Yeah, I
this
think
guard's
he's
free on
not even
still?
gonna. Yeah, this is where we saw a wall hack literally today.
Yeah, from
Uh,
Supermassive, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it? They will
oh,
train
and
to
he
it. There we
didn't
go. Just
even
letting
get
the plane
Yeah, he
open.
didn't
Oh,
even get wall
Piggy.
hacked. He just didn't check his surroundings. Pidgey, my guy. That's a painful restart. He was pretty far into that run, had very little to do, and probably kicking himself that he didn't just go for the loud explosive on exit now. Whereabouts is Mike right now? Mike he's going
He's
service
going.
engineer. He went up the wrong path. That's why I was going to say where the hell is he going? But yeah, he wanted to go up this way. He was just heading towards. Well, I suppose you could probably use both really, but this one is easier. He's already knocked out the guy. So he will have kill number 1 down. Did Mike drop a bomb off already? For
I know.
he is in the malicious soldiers, but I don't know if he's had that from Noel's guards or if that is
Who
from when
might
he's
be the
been
one
near
he's
the
trying?
cave. Yeah,
Has yellow guns though. That's something that we can't skip over. Has yellow guns, and we'll sort back into the pirate disguise here.
yeah, and he could use that pirate disguise to go back up and into the compound. That is the easiest camera box to take out. Of course, the 2 guys that are in that room, as far as I'm aware, will basically never spot you when you're actually deleting that evidence. It's technically possible to be caught if they're like literally walking back towards you, but even when they're stood right there, they're completely oblivious to their surroundings. Is there actually? I'm guessing there must be at least 2 evidence things on here, but I'm guessing the other one might well be over by the
One's in the
like the militia
cave.
caves. Yeah,
Yeah, one's in the caves. I think if you get the right placement with a CX block, you can take out the satellite control unit and the cameras. But
interesting.
I'm not sure how accurate that is.
Yeah,
I
well,
could
I
be wrong.
know Mike. I think didn't actually bring in a CX. I think he brought in a. Didn't he bring in a dock and just a normal remote explosive?
I don't know.
I think. Has he let? He must. I'm guessing he's left an explosive on Noel's body. There, we'll be doing that at exit. Maybe this because he can get the boat exit here. I just don't know if he's already dropped one off. I'm not too sure. He's heading towards that direction. Also, I just realised we were supposed to have game sounds from Mike, but I'm not getting any game sounds, strangely.
Is he gonna try and tell? Oh, this is gonna be a bit. I mean, he might have to take out the cameras. Actually, this is gonna be very risky for him.
Oh, Mike, you mental person.
Lots of whoosh.
Oh,
Got to
Mike,
try and run the
no.
camera. Oh, Michael Rip there.
Oh, Michael. No. I called him Michael. I don't even know why. Oh, Mike. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself. Yeah, and I'm not even sure what made him do that. Was it the cams he was worried about? I'm guessing so. Missed his opening seeker shot. Got caught on the second, so it'll be another restart. Pidgey is going to be going for the cook a little bit earlier this time. Has Aka down already. Or at least it feels like he's here sooner, actually. I'm not too sure. Maybe not. Has that metal worker just staring straight at him as he throws a crowbar at a man. No problems there. Now, he just needs to be careful, Pidgey, here. He does not want to hit more than one person with this Durian. Ideally, he's just going to want to hit just Crest. People making Formula 1 jokes in chat. I love that. Pidgey dropping off his briefcase this time. He's going to let the pirates take it because he can see that they're on that way already. So, may as well. I think they normally... Should that be there around the 5-minute mark? I believe. Something along those lines. Doesn't take them long. Joker's gone eerily silent.
I lost. I'm off sitting in my chair. I need some caffeine of some sort.
That's the quietest you've ever been.
It's good job to keep me quiet.
I know,
Average
man.
Pigiero. It's just Pigiero gameplay. It makes me so tired. What can I say?
He has managed to during just Noel this time though, so he'll be heading down here. We'll have both the guards to worry about, but I think he still has 2 trank shots here, so should be very simple for him.
Just if the guards get found, it might lead to more issues. Really.
Yeah, and he's still planning on bringing one of them around here by the look of it.
Smart.
Possibly that he doesn't want them to get, hit in the explosive range, although I think he has got a micro remote explosive. Yeah, he does, yeah. So I wouldn't have thought that'd be an issue. He has got 2 trunks and he's still choosing not to use them, which is odd because it's basically the end of the map after this. Is he going for like bragging rights here? Doesn't want to use tranks? Oh, he's going to use them anyway. He was lying to himself by trying to not use them. But yeah, Mike's going to go. He's already seeked Noel from the very beginning again. He has Noel isolated once more. He's going to leave a lovely rubber duck just by his backside. Is he going to be tranking the second guard as well, so that he has no bodies here other than Noel's to look to sort of be concerned by? Has been seen throwing that through the wall because this wall here is just made of glass, or doesn't exist, quite frankly. Please don't touch that body. I don't like this at all. I like absolutely none of this.
Just finish. Just leave it by him and do a remote exit, please. Briefcase is gone.
Gone the wrong way. Yeah.
Not where you want. So that's
looks like he didn't drop it off far enough.
Shame. Or he drops it off too early so the NPC took it to the guards, or
he was just waiting out that cut. I think he's actually he's no intention of doing this as an exit kill by the look of it then, Pidgey. Very close to that explosive. I was going to say, you're a very brave man.
As much I would like for Pidgey to kill himself.
Oh
no! No!
Oh no! Oh, Pidgey. Oh no, not like this.
He's gonna try and get him off. He's gonna try, but he does get compromised. Pidgey.
Jesus.
Comical way to rip.
Okay, back in Mike's favour again now. He's going to be going back for his seashell in the suit all through this area as well, which is interesting. What's he got planned? Where's he off to? I know we saw him run this way last time. I can't even remember what was over here. Is this just a way to get the engineer? I think this is roughly... Yes, it is, yeah. Lovely trank quick shot from Mike. Grab himself that engineer. Oh, I can't believe I'm not over that rib. And yeah. I don't know why, but I just knew something bad was going to happen. Just didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to be the guy who did that.
Friend of yours, 47.
Oh, can you imagine being Pidgey right now? He must be so moulding. But we've all been there. We've all been there. It happens. Well, I don't think I've been in that exact spot, but yeah, we've all had our fair share of frustrating events. Oh, and now Pidgey's.
I would say to Pigiero, that is what you call a skill issue. So don't do it next time. But he's learned, so hopefully he won't do it next time. And yeah, it's definitely against the tie end here. We do have a game in 8 minutes, so you need to hurry up.
It's fine if you need to dip to host that one, dude. It's absolutely fine.
Oh, yeah, I might just start admin as well. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, have we got an admin for that one?
I don't think we do.
Yeah, well, you might well be doing both then, but yeah.
Oh, we love this, don't we?
Friend of yours.
So, right, let's see. Mike he has Akka down. He's gonna go. Is he gonna go for Noel first? Definitely heading that way. Gonna deal with the cook here. Gives him both of the disguise and this wall hacky dude out of his way. Even has another trank dart, so even quicker for Mike. Yeah, that's him with the disguise. He does have yellow guns again though, so is he gonna maybe choose to go for this kill now, or is he gonna? All right, he's gonna go back to the caves. I do like this. I didn't enjoy this the first time, Mike. Don't make me do this.
I'm sorry, Amanda, but I think I have to leave you for this end.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Deeply
I
apologise.
understand. All the 7 minutes. You need to get set up.
Yeah,
You
leave, so
yeah, you get that done. I'll
hopefully
set
in
up a
this 10
raid
minutes
for straight
we can
after.
play. Yep. See you guys. Bye bye.
Oh, Mike, no. Not like this. Oh, Mike. Oh, those caves are not his friend today at all. Caught trespassing in those caves. When it's not your day, it really is not your day in this game. It punishes you constantly. Pidgey with the Aka kill again.
That's one problem taken care of.
Now he needs to decide what he wants to do about Noel. Is he going to change something up? Is he going to stick with what has been working? Not too sure what he's doing here, actually, to be honest. Going to take out this cam while he's here anyway. Just wants to knock the pirates out. So Mike going to be doing the this little isolation on Noel's guards again. And he'll be able to set Noel up, knock him out, etc. Yeah, Mike, I think it would almost be worth him attempting to maybe try this this Noel kill first and actually just get this cook while he's here, go for the loud explosive, hide the body real quick. That way he can bring a militia soldier over with him, which would allow him far easier access to the caves if so needed. Pidgey working on grabbing the cook now. Seen it plenty of times.
This isn't fun.
Smart there to wait for the head turn. It did look like it could be questionable for a little second then. And is Mike taking my advice here, actually? Has he channeled? Have I channeled through to him again? Gonna knock this guy out right now. Take the disguise. Now, is he gonna go for the kill? Nice and quick. Yes, he is. Good stuff. And amazingly, the same goddamn thing happened to Mike. What are the odds? I mean, I literally don't even know how to react anymore. This is just such a wild Ambrose. Like, this is literally just insane. What is happening here? I honestly do not even know how to react anymore. Mike with the exact same issue we saw from Pidgey using a completely different explosive. I think maybe the only answer I can honestly think of is to actually, you know, rather than place that explosive, just walk over the top of his body and press your drop button and just drop it on top of him so that it doesn't explode him up. I think that genuinely might be the only answer I can come up with here. 3 maps and I'm done. I am definitely not done. There's plenty of high octane Roulette Rivals World Championship action. I just cannot believe this Ambrose, man. It's yeah. I mean, I'm loving it. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm amazed to see these guys have the same problems. I wasn't expecting any. I'm still at this point not expecting any Ambrose spin to be particularly easy if you've not played the map too much. I'm sure myself I would probably struggle on this. I'm making, you know, all these suggestions I'm making are basically fancy guesswork because honestly, I'm not experienced enough on this map to be able to tell people what to do. I'm making it sound far easier than it actually is, I'm sure. But both players in the same area, albeit Pidgey is a good 4 minutes ahead in game time. And yeah, is Pidgey going to be okay here? Should be fine. Obviously found one of the trank bodies here, but this should be fine. Strangely deciding to wait it out. I'm guessing he doesn't want to cause any unnecessary panic. Should keep him relatively hidden. Now, is Pidgey going to wait for this guy again, or is he just going to explode him in here and then deal with the mess afterwards? Yeah, it definitely seems wise to explode him and kill him in this little area. Shouldn't be able to get stuck here. Mike having less problems this time. The explosion kept things nice and contained. He can now get the malicious soldier. There we go. That's exactly what I was talking about. And Pidgey has just taken out the surveillance unit. Did that remote CX bomb in his briefcase. So he can now head to the exit. And he will be doing an exit kill this time, because the exit is, of course, right here. Is in the right disguise. Doesn't want to use the GPS tracker. Target eliminated. Still has his green guns. Hits the prompt, and it looks very good indeed for Pidgey. Yeah, and there is his 5-star SA. That will be Pigiero taking Ambrose, our final map. And he'll be taking this map, taking this game even, 6-0 against MrMike, with pretty wild performance from both of these guys. Honestly, I don't think either player will feel great about that Ambrose, but Whittleton, pretty tough spin. New York, Pidgey was just on fire. Any player would have struggled to keep up with him there, I think. Mike wasn't even too far behind, to be honest. I think he just obviously had that slightly slower janitor. Sort of with him choosing to start in a different disguise, but could have been very, very close. And Ambrose, both players struggling with the loud explosive. And yeah, amazingly with the same explosion on top of the old bin there. That's, yeah, very much unexpected, but that's it, man. And yeah, what a great game it was. And I'm just going to quickly show us the brackets, because I know there is more action going on. No worries, Pidgey. Hope you had a good game, sir. It was a good one to watch. But yeah, I know we've got some more action going on over on Joker's channel now. Let's have a quick look. This was Group D for death. Sorry, Group E for DF. And here we can see Pigiero has topped his group for the time being. He is 10 points from 2 games. Kaneta also 10 points from 2 games. So both of those guys are on 100% win rate. Then we have Mike on 2 points, Gordy on 2 points, and Supermassive on 0 after just the 1 loss. David, Hashashin, and Rustall currently not played. So unfair to judge those guys at the moment. Let's have a look as well quickly at upcoming games. Like I said, there is literally one happening 1 minute ago. Joe and TK are playing over on Joker's channel right now. Miami, Mumbai, and something else. And then in what is that? 3 hours time, I think, something like that. We have Yanni versus Nezuko-chan. We have. In fact, that's pretty much all of our action for Saturday. We could be then getting to the early hours of Sunday morning for us Europeans. Rostol versus MrMike at 4 a.m. CEST. Exotic, or Ghosties as I think he is actually called. And Zerun at 3 p.m. CEST. We have another 3 p.m. CEST game tomorrow. Kenny's versus Mikola's. And then 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon we have Swastik versus Fanium. Followed by Crudy and Timecube at 7 p.m. CEST. Thank you very much, bruv. It was a good cast. And now I shall send you over to my other English compadre. And we can watch some action between Joe the Baby Grabber and TK47. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Joker, I know you're not here, but thank you for joining me for the VOD. Thanks to myself for admin, and I'm a really nice guy. But more importantly, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you guys later.